Alright guys, welcome back. Okay, so I'm about to go to locals, but I wanted to just quickly open it because I got this last weekend, right? I got this mat last weekend, and this, when this got released, when this structure deck got released, that's when like Synchro changed, like it's big time, right? That's when this XL coming out, Jet coming out, was just insane. And same thing for Jet Synchron. When that got released, it just boosted the archetype so much better, and not just the archetype, just the Synchro in general, right? Like it was just amazing. I can't remember. It was just so exciting when this got announced, and then when it was released, and I right away got a structure deck because I needed to get it. And then the day of, I still wasn't familiar with like how to do all the combos. I was still kind of like newish, right? Because I didn't really practice with it until like this got released, and then I was making so many misplays, like so many misplays. But after that, things just changed, and then I ended up doing really good well with Synchro, and then that's how basically the channel got started. Like it was so exciting. I was just go ahead and open it because it's still sealed. Oh man! Oh no! Thank you, man. I got this from from one of the guys at Locals. He was like asking around if people wanted it, and I'm hoping I was the first one that came to mind because everyone knows I am Synchro. Like there's just Synchro. Oh my god! Hopefully it hasn't been opened. Hopefully this is the first time it's opened. Dude, it looks so vibrant, man. Oh wow, look at this. It's so old, but it's like it's just so freaking vibrant. That's so cool. Like yeah, oh where's the deck? Here's the deck. Watch. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play this. Let the mat give me some energy and just like give me some good vibes. I might just end up playing this on this mat because for those of you, right? Because if you were with the channel from the beginning, you know that I used to have the original Spell Ground, the gray Spell Ground, not the reprints, the original one, the 95, 96 and stuff. And what I do, because like whenever you would play a mat, right, you would want to make sure it's clean underneath. So I would always have like another mat underneath it and put the cloth mat on top to make sure whatever surface you put it on, it's always gonna be protected. It's always gonna be like safe because you like this is like the and it gives it a little bit of a height and a little bit of cushion. Like it's like when you play it on the mat, it just like compared to just having the cloth mat on its own, it's I don't know, it kind of like it's like it moves around kind of, but when you put the mat underneath it, it's like it stabilizes it and it gives it like this plush, like this good feeling. Like it's just really cool. But yeah, and oh yeah, if you saw the post on Wolfgrounds, I was talking about adding the SPYRALs, the Tough and the Super Agent, because like they're warriors and they're toolboxy, right? They're toolboxy, and you want those type of things in the main deck because your extra deck is not meant to be like toolboxing your way through back row or a field presence. So what this does, Tough gets rid of anything on field, Super Agent gets rid of back row, and then this is an equipped spell, which means it works with the Soul Day, and it's a reborn for them. So you can like, let's say you can like link it away, and then that can be the level 4 that you need. Assuming you draw this, right? It's like, let's say you draw this. Let's say you go Tough, reveal, right? You miss, but at least you know what's next. So then you trigger the agent, summon the agent that has Soul Day. And let's say for whatever reason you draw this, you can bring back one of the SPYRAL things, and then it can become the level 4 that you need. So when Soldier brings out Monk, you can Soldier brings out Knight, you send Monk, and then overlay for the guards. Does that make sense? Like I really like that aspect of it because it's a warrior, and it does what the deck is lacking, which is forceful interaction. Like you force your opponent to do things. But yeah, like I said, it's still 50 cards. I feel really comfortable with it being. Well, another thing, like you can special them off this, which is cool. So like you can go like summon this special Tough effect reveal, and then if you miss, you have your agent, special agent. So just keep pushing the warriors and having to interact with your opponent's field presence. But yeah, it's just like just a thought. that's gonna be. I'm trying to get ready. I wanted to make this video because I was super excited about this mat because I almost forgot I had it. I was like, oh, I forgot I got this mat too, and I was not gonna open it because like I still could like I've been using this mat for quite some time. I rarely use this side, right? I rarely use this side. I only use the Quasar side, but it seems like that one has gotten like quite dirty. Like I can feel it, whereas this one is much smoother. And I noticed that like my sleeves would always get like really dirty fast because like this is like already like dirty, so the dirt off this will go onto the sleeves. So you don't want that because that means your sleeves won't last as long. So like I flip it because I got new sleeves. That's what I'm saying. And I just flipped it because this is cleaner and it's not as dirty, not dirty because I don't really use this side. And that means it'll make your sleeves last much longer. But anyways, besides the point, because I remember how I mentioned in the I don't think I mentioned I won a giveaway for MetaMats. I got a mat. I won a mat, and I'm just waiting for that in the mail. And I was waiting for that to get here so I can. It's a clean mat, so I can use a clean mat with a clean mat, and then yeah. But I couldn't help myself. I couldn't help myself. This just looks so freaking cool. So I just ended up opening it. But that's basically a little update. But I'm gonna be getting ready to get a locals. I'm not sure what I'm gonna play, either this or Salad. But I think I'm gonna end up playing this. I don't know, dude. But that's gonna be it. Alright. The pack. So you have like your deck. Well, depends on what the primary deck. You have goats, cause like there's like a thing at locals where you play goats when you're like in between rounds, or when you finish your game early, you just play goats. Yeah, this is to protect the cloth inside, right? So you put the rubber outside, and you just put it inside. It just keeps the inside, keeps the cloth mat cleaner, and it doesn't get all fluffy as it would if you just don't protect it. But here we go, dude. I've had this backpack for so long, dude, like over 10 years, and it's still freaking good. All right, I'll be back later, okay? Oh.
What do you do when you're stuck in the elevator?
Wait for it to open. Okay, go ahead, okay? Hi, baby. Oh, wait, I forgot my phone. Oh, wait. Never mind. Okay, I'm not even sure what I'm gonna play. Still debating on whether to play Synchro or Salad. Oh, dude! Dude, that's that chicken right there. That chicken. That's been in our backyard for like ever, and we never know where it goes. Like it goes and it comes and it goes and it comes. We don't wonder where it went. What? That's crazy. Okay, here we go. Man. All right, I just got here. Are you playing today? Okay. Did you bring the boot? Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right. Oh crap. Yeah, this wasn't the original locals I used to go to. It's like fairly new, like a few months, because the other one closed down. Not too sure. Wish they won't mind if I record. I'll have to just cut this part of the video if they mind. Good games. Good. Still don't know. Still don't know. There is a way.
Why?
What do you mean why?
What is this crap? Huh? That's terrible.
What's it got, man?
So you want the entry in what, sir?
Okay, okay. See? Yeah.
Don't watch this crap.
Hey! Don't say that. Look around, it's pretty cool. Like a bunch of...
Usually I'm up to place up.
Yeah, man. Pretty luck lit. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Everything. Snack. Pretty cool. What up, mate? What up, Daniel? What's up? What up, Isaac? That's pretty cool. It's not bad at all. It's pretty clean. I'll keep you guys updated. How crazy is that? That was pretty crazy.
No, I don't have many cards.
On reserve? Sure.
Here we go. Oh, you got one that open.
Alright guys, this local just finished. Did freaking horrible. Might have recording the guy that won. Game. Heroes. What? Hey, continue. Don't mind me. Continue. Oh shit. yeah, but besides that, it was pretty fun. Okay, that was one day down. I see you, man.
See you
Today's weekend. Well, I mean, today sucked, but here's today's winner. Where's, right there, James. He went with his hero deck.
Champion, absolute champion.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, round one was pretty whack. Round one was like,
Shit.
yeah, it just sucked.
Zombies. You not say how well zombies did?
Yeah, zombies were doing really good today.
Oh god.
Like there was like probably like 2 or 3 zombie decks that did really well. Harrison was in top 4 and got knocked out by James. All right, see you guys. Yeah. But yeah, I'll talk about it more when I get home. I didn't do as good as I hoped. I'm recording this the Monday after the Saturday of the logos. But yeah, I was, if you saw the Wolfgrun's post, I was talking about the spirals, right? I wanted to give the main deck some resiliency to be able to push past like boards, right? Because like I said, the main deck it has to be toolboxy because your extra deck can't be toolboxy. The extra deck is just basically a way to just end your combo on this amazing board, right? It's not meant to like, okay, I'll go Phoenix pop and then proceed to do my blowout play. It's just basically do the route. That's it. That's what you get a main deck, 2 boxy cards in the main deck, because you have to. Or you just want to make sure you want to clear the path to do the combo sequence. But yeah, this is why I was playing this, right? Because it's tough, pops a card on the field, this pops a back row, and they're warriors, so it helps dilute the deck because you don't want to be drawing into your garnets. You don't want to be drawing into these guys, right? You don't want to be drawing into your quit spells. Like you don't want to do that. So you just increase the card count and increase the I guess the intention, which is 2 warriors, right? And although these are normal summons, right? But like not really, kind of like if you go second, you can force the back row. Like if you go like junk forward, right? Junk is an extender. Let me show you. These are the extenders. Play Butter Spy, Morty Captain. This gets all the normal summons out of your hand, which is really good, and it triggers Butter Spy as well. And you max out on the Dolphins, right? I'll put the link in the description so you can see the full name, the download for the Dueling Book, because some of you want. I always ask for the deck list. But yeah, like these are essentially your normal summons. Like this one, kind of, not really. If you it's like a luck type of thing. If you call it right, it's an extender, but it's essentially just a normal summon. But yeah, that's why you play so many warrior extenders like Butter Spy. This gets all the normal summons out of your hand. That's why you max out on a Dolphin, because like you want to open up the connector, but since it's a higher card count, you're not always going to open up connectors. So that's why you max the Dolphin, which is essentially what you want to see, right? Which is why you max these out, all the extenders, because you just want to. All the deck needs is 2 warriors, and you have full combo. Yeah. So basically, what this does, right? The whole intention is to get to 2 warriors, get Isolde, and Isolde get to these guys, Greffer and Armageddon Knight, right? Because these guys send your monk, right? Or it sends your Destrudo. And depending if you open up 2 warriors, because all we need is 2 warriors and any level 4 to bypass the power tool play, right? But if you only open up a warrior, like connector, and just, like if you just open up 2 warriors, then you have to do the power tool play. Like you have to. This is the power tool play. Essentially, power tool just gives you another level 4 that you need to overlay for the guards, and that's what basically Zephyros is. But if you open up like 2 warriors, right, and Destrudo, then that means this becomes your either the level 4 that you need, or becomes tuner material to make a dragster, which is amazing. And basically, okay, so the whole purpose of the deck, make us hold it, right? These 2 get you to this. Once you get to this point, this is meant to be sending your monk, right? That's what it's for. And your monk is gets you to this, to your ferret, right? That's the whole purpose of the deck. This gets you to this gets you to that, and this gets you to this, right? And that's the whole purpose of the deck. And then once you get to this, this is where it gets you to these guys. Let me just put this over here. It gets you to your main key cards, which is your Steam, Doppel, and your typically this guy, because, but yeah, but it doesn't matter if you draw either or, you just summon either or from the deck. it gets you to those, right? That's basically what it does. This to this. This gets you to that, and that's how you combo off. Like, it can be either very simple if you open up 2 warriors and any level 4, or it can be a little bit extensive if you just open up 2 warriors. But it's kind of hard to not open up multiple, you know. So it's like you're gonna most likely always to do that, just bypass the power tool play. But yeah, that's the whole purpose of the deck. And since you want to have like cards in the main deck to make sure your path goes unhindered, you have to main deck these type of cards, right? You play 3 Prohibition, you play 3 Call by the Grave, because you want to make sure your combo just gets fulfilled, right? You want to make sure the path is clear. But yeah, it's a 50 card deck. You want to dilute it, like I said, you want to dilute it. You just want to just see warriors and not see these cards. Now you do not want to see these cards. Like, you don't like seeing these cards. Not so bad because you want them in the grave anyways, and you can revive them anyways. But these are the ones you do not want to see, which is why it's such a hard card count. And this is not the only cards you want to see. All the cards you want to see is like your DDRs, right? Like that's for your power to play. But the ones you don't want to see are these, which is why you hire the card count. Like you just don't want to see these. Like you don't. If you see these and you don't see 2 wars and any level 4, then you're kind of like you can't do your combo. But the fact that you can do the sequence of bypassing the power tool, if you draw these, it doesn't matter because you can do the combo with that power tool. I'll put the link will be at the end of the video if you're not familiar with the combo. I go through it, so just in case you're kind of lost. Of course, when you play, of course, you want to equip spells. This is good because it's an assaulted target and it brings back these guys. So that's like, oh, why not? It just made sense to play it. And of course, you played these other ones because like you want to max out on these because you don't like. I was like, oh, what the hell? Let's just play this. But a lot of times you just need to resolve it because you don't want to take the risk. And of course, you have your one-ups, right? You have your Fool's Barrier, Reborn, and your Rhoda. It's just very generic. Like the deck just needs it. Reboot because a lot of Solemn's at 9 now, so basically, so you want to be able to have something like it stops impermanent, which is what I like. Yeah, let's just put this there, put it here, okay. But I'm not sure if I want to keep these at maxed out because I was trying out Resort. A lot of you were suggesting Resort, one playing Resort. It's basically a Rhoda. It's basically an every turn Rhoda, you know, because this recycles them and puts them back into the deck. So maybe I can like reduce the amount of normal summons, right? Because like you don't want to have that many normal summons. So like just play 1 and 1 and play this, right? Oh, you play this as well. I forgot you main decking this as well. It's like a bypass to impermanence because Dolphin can't hit impermanence. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's another thing I was trying out. And then I was thinking of playing this card because a lot of you were suggesting, oh, why not set rotation? Because like I was playing a terraforming. Right? But there's a lot of draws going around in the main deck, and it like indirectly hitting you. So it's like so I'm not too sure if playing this or this, because this kind of like if you see one of your food spells, you're kind of in a pickle because like it's a dead card. But the fact that it just becomes a card that bypasses it's a toolboxy card. Like it either gets you to immunity or it gets you a warrior, which is versatility, and that's consistency, which is what I really like about it. Like the risk is worth the reward in that sense, right? Because it gives you that. So depending on how your hand is, you get either or. You get either this or you get that. And that's something to consider because that's really impactful when you deck building because you want versatility. And then of course I was playing this. That means because like a lot of times I'll have Foolish, and Foolish what does Foolish really send? Like Destrudo? Like it sends this? Like I've been contemplating if I want to actually keep playing it or not. But like a lot of times when I did have it, or I open up Knight or open up Greffer, I was like, I don't play Mali. So I was like, I want maybe this, like in some sort of dark to be able to like get me a warrior, and that becomes just 2 warriors I need. Like I prefer this over Mali because Mali you have to open up Dolphin or you have to open up this to discard it out of your hand. Whereas this, you can normal summon this. Like you can normal summon this trigger Butter Spy or special this. You know, summon it off Moiraine Captain and then get you another warrior. You know, for either for the Dagaris or just have the extra material to make a Palooza. Either with 4 materials or make Yugioh with 4 materials. But that's just something I've been considering. But like I'm really I mean like gearing towards this card because it's just so good. It's I don't know, just what it provides is it's pretty amazing. But yeah, I'm not too sure. Still gotta just keep testing it. But like as of I might end up just cutting these down to 1 and playing the resort, right? Gives it immunity. Like going second, if you open up your spirals, right? They can't target them. They can't target them. So you most likely you'll resolve their effects, pop, you know, and then it's just really good. I really like it. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah, there's the deck list. Let me show you the extra deck. Because the extra deck was a bit, 1 card different from the extra deck. Because I wasn't able to. Oh, and I got this over the weekend too. It's crazy. And if you look at the EEN one, it says 037, which is why I like it. I was like, oh, this is super. I was like, oh, I had to get it. Okay, so the extra deck. Of course, you play your links, right? You play your main Assault deck, and you play Saryuja, and you play the key card that gets your whole combo started, right? And then you have, of course, your level 2s. You have your Celestial Shaman, Formal Synchron. You have your Assault Black. Okay, this is what I was playing instead of Appaloosa, because I can find one. I was debating whether this Omega, Crystal Wing, and like what else? I can't remember what else. And for a second, I almost picked Trishula, but last minute I swapped it for this because I was remembering that I potentially could draw DDRs and Jet's always banished, so I can either special with this, special the Dolphin, discard another card, and then DDR back the Jet and make this. And just have 3 negates. Like if you saw the video, like it's just crazy. I ended up pulling it off, and I'm so glad I switched it. Excel Synchron, you're so high as right for the double dragons. You have your Librarian, you have your John Dragster, your Power Tool, you have your Cosmic, and your Blazer, and that's basically the extra deck. But yeah, like this has to be a Palooza. Like it has to. It just has to. But at the day I couldn't find one, but it did pretty good. And then the extra deck is very blanket, right? It's very covers everything, right? It's not very peculiar. It's just basically okay. Just get rid of back row, get rid of boards, get rid of back row, play around Dweller, and then just break the boards with this, and then just like you know. And then 3 Imperm. I was playing 3 Imperm because it's going good first and second. So yeah. And you would just swap out you just swap out Prohibition when you go in second. Swap out Prohibition. Swap out like this, swap out your Call Upon the Graves, you know, and yeah, basically it. But that's the deck list, man. It was I might try it again next weekend. I'm not too sure, but it was fun nonetheless. It was exciting. Those 5 rounds. Round 1 was against what was round 1? It was Ethan. Round 1 it was game 3, and time was gonna be called. All I needed to do was attack, but I wasn't keeping track of time, and I just needed to attack, and I didn't attack, and I lost. And then in game 2, I played against who did I play against? I played against Anthony, playing all 3 guys, and he freaking. That was just an unfortunate scenario. I caught trap right with Tough, Tough and Super Agent. I was like, I got this, you know. He went first, so I should be okay. I caught trap, and he reviews 1 for 1. I'm like 1 for 1. It's not 1. It's at 1. Like, I was like, what? Oh, it was horrible. And then round 3, I was playing against Will. I think Will. That's the guy that he made the board with the Blazer, Quasar, and Herald. And then he's playing Sky Striker, True Draco. I just do my board. Couldn't do anything. Game 2, same thing. Like couldn't do anything. Just couldn't do anything. So and then who else I played? I think I played Adam. Adam playing Spirals in round 4, and then game 1 I do my board. He just couldn't do anything. Game 2 he goes first, and he was in this like debating on what he should end on, whether to end on Trigate or end on Sleeper. And I'm like, please don't end on Trigate. Please don't end on Trigate, because I had evenly matched, and he ends up keeping Sleeper. I'm like, yes. Inside I was like, wow. He had the full board set. Start Call for the Grave, DD Crow in hand, and then I just go, okay, Memphis 1? He's like, that's fine. And then Memphis 1, he's like, what the fuck? Battle Base, and Battle Base, evenly matched, and just got rid of everything. He ends up keeping, what does he end up keeping? I think he ends up keeping Call for the Grave. And then I ended up trying to like my hand was awful. Like he drones me, so he knows what the next 2 turns I'm gonna draw. I end up doing something. He ended up call bother graving me, so I have to pass. And then he ends up like making like I don't know. I can't remember what he missed, but I end up like grinding out. And then he knows my 3rd card is his connector, so he's like, "Fuck." and there was like a time. There's like a play where he just said, "Oh, I should just let you mill it," because I was doing a bold play and he just negated it. And it was and then I'm winning. I was like, bad play. Yeah, those 5 rounds, and then freaking James ended up winning with his hero deck. His first local win. That's freaking cool. Like that's his favorite deck, and to win your first local undefeated. I'll have the deck list of his profile up later. But like to go undefeated with your favorite deck in your first local ever, like that's so cool. Like the feeling you must have, like oh shit, it's of course it's a confidence booster, like hands down. And it's just that was good job James, good job. And then yeah, but that's basically it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I did a little vloggy type thing where I just going to locals. It was a bit like, because I'm still like kind of like getting used to it, so I'm still kind of like okay, getting the feel of it. Because it's like I'm pretty confident in myself, but like there's still like these little like things where like it's kind of odd, like recording and talking to myself and then having people around you, like it's kind of weird. But like I got a little bit more used to it because I'm in my room, right? So I'm in my room, I can do it easily, like without no hesitation. Like it's just easy, like it's easy. It's like just us, right? Like it's weird. But when you go out in public, it's like you're holding the thing and like you're like trying to focus, but then at the back of your mind you're like, oh shit, people are watching me. Like, so it kind of breaks your train of thought. So that's something I should be able to, I think I got a little better at it with a little practice. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Hopefully enjoy the video. Try it out. I really like it. That's gonna be it. Hopefully enjoy the video. Like, subscribe if you haven't, and thanks for watching.